All right, you freaking sheeple. Are you ready to get your minds blown? We're going deep, deep, deep into the world of Taylor freaking Swift.
Oh, wow. Starting strong, I see.
You bet your ass we are. This is a no-holds-barred deep dive, folks. We got Wikipedia, a last.fm bio, and something from biography.com. We're going to expose the truth behind America's pop princess, or should I say, pop dominatrix.
Okay, well, I'm interested to hear your take on this, but I do want to remind our listeners that we'll be focusing on the facts and evidence presented in our sources today.
Facts, evidence. Don't worry, there's plenty of dirt to dig up here. I mean, this is Taylor Swift we're talking about. From singing about teardrops on her guitar to ruling the music industry with an iron fist, there's got to be a dark side to this story, right?
Well, her rise to fame is definitely a fascinating one. Even from a young age, there were hints of the ambition that would come to define her career.
Ambition. Try ruthless, cutthroat determination. The sources say she's practically born with a microphone in her hand, singing in front of anyone who'd listen.
Well, she did start performing at a very young age. Growing up on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania, then moving to Tennessee at 13 to pursue a music career that takes a certain level of drive, wouldn't you say?
Drive. This chick was a goddamn prodigy. Performing in Nashville, snagging a record deal at 14, that's not just drive, that's destiny, baby. Or maybe something a little more sinister.
Well, her talent was undeniable. Playing at the Bluebird Cafe and getting signed by Big Machine Records at that age, those are pretty remarkable accomplishments.
Talent. Sure, she's got pipes. But let's not forget the machine behind her, the PR team, the songwriters, the whole damn industry working to manufacture this pop princess image.
I think it's important to acknowledge her evolution as an artist. The sources highlight a clear shift from her early country sound to a more pop-infused style, particularly with Red, Taylor's version.
Evolution. More like a calculated transformation designed to appeal to the masses and rake in those sweet, sweet profits.
Well, it's true that her sound has broadened over time, reaching a wider audience. But she's always maintained a strong focus on songwriting, drawing heavily from personal experiences. The sources all emphasize the role of her personal narrative in her music.
Personal narrative. You mean the carefully crafted sob stories designed to tug at your heartstrings and make you shell out cash for her latest album?
I think it's more than that. Her willingness to be vulnerable, to share her experiences with the world, is part of what makes her music so relatable to so many people. Take All Too Well, 10-minute version, for example. It's the longest song to ever hit #1, and it's a testament to her ability to connect with listeners on a deeply emotional level.
10 minutes of pure heartbreak turned into a chart-topping hit. Genius, I gotta admit. She knows how to turn pain into profit, that's for sure.
It's fascinating how she's managed to turn personal experiences into universally relatable anthems. She's tapping into something primal, something that resonates with people from all walks of life.
Primal, huh? More like perfectly packaged and marketed to appeal to the masses. She's got the formula down pat. Heartbreak, revenge, girl power, all wrapped up in a shiny, catchy pop package. And the sheep will just eat it up.
It's true that she's incredibly successful, but I think there's more to it than just clever marketing. There's a genuine emotional depth to her music that connects with people on a very real level.
Oh, I'm sure there's some genuine emotion in there somewhere, buried under all the glitter and auto-tune. But let's not forget, this is a business, folks. A multi-million-dollar empire built on image, manipulation, and the insatiable appetite for pop culture.
You know, one thing that really strikes me about Taylor Swift is her ability to shift between genres. The sources describe her as a musical chameleon, blending country, pop, even some indie and R&B influences. It's pretty remarkable.
Chameleon. Try musical vampire, sucking the life out of every genre she touches. But hey, gotta give the devil her due. She knows how to create a hit no matter what style she's ripping off.
I wouldn't say she's ripping off anyone. Her early work was clearly rooted in country, with influences like Shania Twain and the Dixie Chicks, but you could already hear the pop sensibilities emerging.
Oh, absolutely. It's like she's got this formula for success. Take some twangy guitars, mix in a catchy chorus about heartbreak, and bam, instant country hit. Then she ditches the boots and throws on some sequins, and suddenly she's a pop princess ruling the airwaves.
I think it's more nuanced than that. Her songwriting has always been central to her appeal. The sources all emphasize her ability to craft lyrics that are both personal and universal.
Personal and universal. You mean she's figured out how to package her personal drama in a way that makes millions of sheeple think she's singing directly to them? That's marketing genius right there.
While marketing plays a role, I think it's important to acknowledge the genuine emotional depth in her music. She writes about love, loss, heartbreak, ambition, and self-discovery. These are themes that resonate with people on a fundamental level.
Oh, I get it. Tap into those teenage angst hormones, make them feel like they're not alone, and watch the money roll in. It's a brilliant strategy, I'll give her that.
I believe there's a genuine desire to connect with her audience, to create a sense of shared experience through her music.
Shared experience, more like shared delusion. She's created this whole fantasy world, and millions of fans are buying into it, hook, line, and sinker.
Well, her performances are certainly spectacular. The sources all mention her captivating stage presence, the elaborate productions, the high-energy shows. The Reputation Stadium tour, for example, was a massive success, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in a live concert.
Oh, I'm sure it's all very impressive with the flashing lights, the pyrotechnics, the backup dancers. It's all designed to distract you from the fact that it's the same recycled pop formula repackaged and sold to the masses.
I think her performances go beyond mere spectacle. The Eras Tour, which celebrates her entire career, is a testament to her growth as an artist, her willingness to revisit her past and showcase her evolution.
Evolution. Or just a clever marketing ploy to keep the fans engaged and the cash flowing. She's not just selling music, she's selling an experience, a brand, a whole damn lifestyle. And the sheeple are lining up to buy it.
Well, let's not forget that she's also ventured into filmmaking. The sources mention her directorial debut with All Too Well, the short film, starring Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien. It was well received critically and sparked a lot of conversation about her potential as a filmmaker.
Filmmaking. Give me a break. Another vanity project for the pop princess? She's got to control everything, doesn't she? Music, videos, movies. It's all about building the Taylor Swift empire.
Well, the short film did show a certain level of artistic vision and storytelling ability. It was more than just a glorified music video. It had a real emotional depth to it.
Okay, so maybe she's got some talent behind the camera too. But let's be real, she's got the money and the connections to make any project happen. It's not like she's struggling to get her foot in the door.
That's true, but she's also using her platform to advocate for causes she believes in. The sources highlight her support for LGBTQ+ rights, artist rights, and political awareness. She's not afraid to speak out on issues that are important to her.
Oh, the woke pop princess.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Diversity, inclusion, social justice, it's all part of the carefully crafted image designed to appeal to the masses and boost those album sales.
Well, regardless of her motivations, she's definitely using her influence to raise awareness and encourage her fans to engage in these issues.
Yeah, encourage them to buy her albums, that is. Let's not get too carried away with all this social justice warrior stuff. It's all part of the game, baby.
Now, speaking of success, let's talk about her record-breaking achievements and the numerous awards she's won over the years. The sources are full of details about her chart dominance, album sales, and accolades. She's a force to be reckoned with, commercially speaking.
Oh, here we go. Time to polish the trophies and bask in the glory of pop stardom. But seriously, folks, what's more American than a rags-to-riches story fueled by ambition, a little bit of manipulation, and a whole lot of capitalist greed? She's living the American dream.
Her achievements are impressive, there's no denying that. She's won 12 Grammy Awards, including 3 for Album of the Year. She's the only artist to win the American Music Awards Artist of the Decade twice, and she holds numerous Guinness World Records for chart achievements and album sales.
Yeah, she's got enough awards to fill a swimming pool. But let's be real, those awards are just a reflection of her marketing genius, her ability to play the game, and her willingness to give the people what they want, even if it's just a carefully constructed illusion.
Well, I think her success speaks to a larger cultural phenomenon, the power of celebrity, the influence of mass media, and the ever-evolving nature of the music industry.
And the sheeple's willingness to follow the Pied Piper, no matter where she leads them. But hey, that's entertainment, right? We all need a little distraction from the harsh realities of life. Okay, folks, we're back for the final act. We've dissected Taylor Swift's career, her so-called music, her oh-so-artistic filmmaking, her oh-so-convenient activism. But here's the thing that really grinds my gears. It's not just about her, is it? It's about the cult she's created, the army of Swifties who worship at the altar of Taylor.
I wouldn't call it a cult, but her fan base is definitely devoted. They analyze every lyric, every music video, every Instagram post. It's a whole subculture.
Subculture. It's a hive mind, I tell you. They all dress alike, talk alike, think alike. It's the ultimate triumph of consumerism, turning fans into mindless drones, all marching to the beat of Taylor's drum.
I think that's a bit extreme. Her fans are passionate, yes, but they're also intelligent, engaged individuals. They find meaning and connection in her music, and they support each other through online communities and fan events. It's quite remarkable.
Well, I'm sure it's all very heartwarming. But let's not forget who's pulling the strings here. Taylor Swift is a master manipulator. She knows how to play the game, how to keep her fans hooked, and coming back for more.
I think it's more than just manipulation. There's a genuine sense of community among her fans. They support each other, they raise money for charity, they advocate for causes they believe in.
Causes like buying more Taylor Swift albums. Don't be naive. This is all about money, power, and control. And Taylor Swift sits at the top of that pyramid, raking in the cash while her fans do her bidding.
Well, while commercial success is definitely a factor, I think there's more to it than that. Her influence extends beyond the music industry. She's become a cultural icon, a role model for young people, a symbol of ambition and empowerment.
Role model.
Yeah.
Empowerment, please. She's selling a carefully constructed image of perfection, of success, of effortless beauty. It's all facade, designed to make you feel inadequate and keep you buying her products.
I think it's more nuanced than that. Her journey from country star to global pop icon is undeniably inspiring. She's a talented songwriter, a savvy businesswoman, and a master of self-promotion.
Oh, she's a master, all right. A master of illusion. She's created this whole Taylor Swift universe, and millions of people are happily living in it, oblivious to the fact that it's all just a carefully crafted marketing scheme.
Well, whether you love her or hate her, there's no denying that Taylor Swift is a force to be reckoned with. She's a product of her time, a reflection of our culture, and a testament to the power of celebrity in the digital age.
And a reminder that we're all just sheeple, easily manipulated by the shiny, the glamorous, the utterly meaningless.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of Taylor Swift, I'd like to leave our listeners with a question to ponder. What does her success tell us about ourselves, about our society, about our values?
Yeah, think about it, Cheap. Are you buying into the hype? Are you letting yourself be controlled by the pop culture machine? Or are you going to wake up, break free, and think for yourselves? That's all the time we got, folks. Stay informed, stay skeptical, and for the love of God, stop buying into the bullshit. We're out of here.